Hello and welcome to Sparetime Recreation in Whitinsville, Massachusetts. It is the playoffs, ACST quarterfinal matchup. The 6th seed, Mike Legendre, being hosted by the 3 seed, Matt DiPirro, in an absolute barn burner. Mike Legendre is going to get us started on lane 4 whenever he is ready. For those who are not aware, bowlers are going to bowl 5 strings, 5 boxes at a time, one after the other, starting on lane 4 and moving over to lane 3. Mike Legendre, starting on the head pin, is going to have a tough spread eagle leave. Normally, I would talk about points, but here in the playoffs, points don't matter. It's all about pinfall. The highest total for the 5 strings is going to move on and advance to the next round, the semifinal matchup. Mike Legendre through the hole, ooh, a couple times. Tough four to start off.
And you're Duncan McDougall, and I'm Dave Peterson. I'm keeping score here.
Oh, thank you very much. Yep, I'm getting my bearings. We're starting off hot. Appreciate you, Dave. Yep. Thank you again, Mark Moon, for being a wonderful host as well. And Mike Legendre is going to be off the head pin that time on the 2 pin. He's going to have a Caleri. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you guys do what you can do. There you go.
That's perfect. Thank you very much, Mr. DiPirro, helping out with tech as well as running the show. And bowling up there. Legendre is going to have the 1-3 for his 3rd ball.
10
and
bucks.
Pick it up for a 10.
14 through 2
Great
for
start
Mike.
right there. Yep, absolutely.
These guys pretty evenly matched, eh?
Yeah.
Can you put that on there so we're not moving the table?
Oh, yep.
Yes. I just realized. Getting our bearings, folks. Mike's going to be back on the head pin and another tough split. Sparetime, a notorious house sometimes. If you're heavy, it can be really tough. He's going to have a 3-2. 3, 4, 6, 7, 10. Looking to make a cut shot. Ooh, just by. This is ACST action. Quarterfinal in the C South. Mike Legendre is going to collect 8, maybe 9, and 8 it is. Puts him at 22. I got it. Puts him at 22 through 3. Mike Legendre, a 109 average this year. In the C splashdown, going to rock 9 pins on that pocket this time. He's going to have the 6 pin left standing.
Dot.
Tracking head pins and splits for all of you. Oh, just by. Couldn't have missed that by less. He's got a high single this year of 149 and a high 5 of 591 in the ACST. As he's going to get a 9 box for that. He's got one more box before he sits down, and our home bowler will take the stage. So yeah, high single 149, high 5 591, both thrown against Zach Corbett. Pretty recently. I'm sure Zach will appreciate that little shout out.
He'll remember that.
Of course. Mike, back on the head pin. Another splash. Is it going to be a strike? Wiggling 10 pin won't fall.
4 out of 5 times on the head pin.
Yep, couple of splits, couple of breaks. As he's found that pocket, and that one's for sure. Uses that wood a little bit and drives home a spare. He will sit on a mark.
41.
41 and a ball for Mike Legendre in his first half of 10 halves he will be bowling. Once again, games are great and all, but it's all about pinfall here in the quarterfinal playoff matchup.
This is a 3-6 matchup. Matt DiPirro won his division. Mike Legendre finished 2nd. Here comes Matt DiPirro.
Matt's going to start just off the head pin. Ball scoots on by. He's got a Caleri with the 4 horsemen on the left side, or on the right side, and then the 8 pin. Matty just by. He's going to collect an extra, maybe. No, that head pin's going to stand tall. He's got a piece of wood behind him and maybe collect a nice 10. The kick is up, and it's going to be an 8 to start. Matt DiPirro, 108 average this year. High single of 146, high 5 of 590 in the ACST. Both bowlers with a perfect box percentage of 49%. And that's going to be a hammer. Matt DiPirro dropping 10 on his first ball. He'll get 2 more to fill that up with. Nice mark right there. 18 and 2 balls in the second. Up an early 4 pins with room to add. As he gets his first mark going. Thank you to all 8 viewers. Hopefully we'll get a few more. Get people tuning in as well to the Pete Crawford, Ryan Southall match up north. Another head pin hit for Matt DiPirro. He's going to rock 7. Tough split here.
If you have any comments, please feel free to post them.
Yep, Ed Sargent.
Thank you, Ed.
Yep, good to see you. Playoffs is certainly fun. The 3, the 4, the 6 is going to get by just barely through the middle, missing that wood. It's going to be a 7 fill and a 25 through 2. Matt DiPirro. He's going to line up and just get by for another 8 and 33 through 2 for Matt DiPirro. Over par, as they say, but with a 108 average, he's right in line right now.
It's amazing the stats of both bowlers are so equal that if this doesn't come down to the final couple boxes, I'd be shocked.
Absolutely. Average separated by a band perfect box, right in line. Pins left standing, also a 1.5 pin difference with Mike Legendre leading up 43.3, Matt DiPirro 44.8. That's overall 5 streams. Good morning, Greg. How you doing down there? All right, Matt had a tricky bundle of 5 spread out over the whole lane, and now he's got the 1, the 9, to 10 for his 3rd ball.
Hello, Greg Packer. Dave Peterson here with Duncan McDougall.
And he's going to play the wood and get a 9. It's a safe shot right there to get a bunch of pins, and that'll put him at 42 through 4. So an early 11-pin lead, but Mike Legendre on a mark to start his second half, booming. Once again, we are just starting off. Plenty of time
right in
for
on the
both
head
bowlers
pin.
as he drives home that pocket.
Hoping that it goes. It's
and
not.
Well, look at that. That is the 8 and the 10.
You don't see that very often, do you?
No, that's a tough leave right there. There is wood on that 10 pin. He might try and play it and see if he can slap it off the wall. That's where he's going. And it's going to come off and take the... Oh, man, walks the dog across the lane, but just in front of the 8. What a bid. And Matt's going to be wide for a 9. He will be open at the half at 51. Up an early 10 pins. However, Mike Legendre can strike right here and make it all up. Nico, thank you for offering. We appreciate this going up to YouTube for sure. I know we got friends that'll be looking for that later.
Thank you, Nico.
Yep, appreciate you, my man.
This is on a mark.
Legendre in the pocket on his mark. He fills it with 6. He's got another split, a 3 and 1. Oh, what a bid!
Wow.
Just gets by. Couldn't have missed that by less.
So 51 to 47 through the first half for each bowler.
4-pin lead
For
early
Matt
for
DiPirro.
Matt. Mike Legendre trying to pick up that pin. He won't. That'll be an 8. Yeah, I'm sure you're watching the Crawford and Overhaul match at the same time, Nico.
I know he was watching Ryan Drago and Matt Nichols.
Yep. Yeah,
Congratulations to Matt.
Yeah, what a monster performance Matt Nichols put on. Got a bogey. Mike Legendre back on the pocket. How about a hammer? Mike Legendre, he threw 53 hammers, make it 54 this year. Racking him up. And that's a big-time shot right there to put some more pressure. 65 and 2 balls in the 7th.
He's hit the head pin all but one time here through the first 7.
Yep. They had a head-to-head matchup this year, of course, as all bowlers in each conference bowl each other once or twice, depending on conference or division. Give you those stats in a little bit. Off the head pin that time for Legendre. He's going to drop 4 on his first. He's got the 6-pack left standing. So they bowled in this house earlier as well. Matt DiPirro took that one 555 to 536 and a 9 to 5 points. And Mike Legendre strikes the heart out of this and drops 7 on his strike. Puts him at 72 through 7 with 3 pins looming.
In that other match, they tied 1 string and each won 2, so you can't get much more even than that.
Absolutely, yeah. Matt just won by a little more than 19-pin victory. Of course, that's all that matters here in the playoffs is pinfall. 9 box for Mike Legendre puts him at 81 through 8. Need 1 more mark to get to average. And it's going to be just off. Nice little breakup on a mix. He's got a tough leave here, but some wood to play around with. The 1, the 2, the 7, the 8, and the 10.
a
What a
chance.
bid! Oh man, just a hair heavy. Plucks out the 1-8.
Hi, Wayne. Dave P. here.
Now he's got what I believe is called the crooked hat, if I'm not mistaken.
What do you call that?
The crooked hat.
Okay. Wow,
And
that's a
he's
good
going to
job.
get 2. Picks up the baby split for a 9. Puts him at an even 90 through 9 with 1 box to go. Matt DiPirro going to need a mark to stay ahead, most likely, at this point, unless he pins perfectly, which is easier said than done in this game.
This is true. Yep. Right into the hit pin again.
Oh, that's a thunderous 8 drop for Mike Legendre. Rocking the rack and drops everything except the 4 and the 7. Wood between. Mike Legendre, 1 pin to hit, gets it. Another mark for Mike Legendre in the 10th. He'll fill it up with 1 more ball here, as that's a big one. 100 and a ball. Wayne Bullock, thank you for joining us. Mike's, oh, he's going to only get 3 on that mark. Putting him
Make
at
it 4.
Oh, make it 4. How about more? Wiggling pins won't fall. That's going to be a 4 fill for a 104 first string.
Okay. That's 7 head pin hits and 3 splits.
Get pins left standing for you as well in a moment,
Yeah.
as Matt DiPirro is going to start his half. He's at 51. He will need a mark to stay on to stay even with Mike Legendre. Obviously, a couple more to put pressure on would be helpful. I'd say 2 points on the line, but that's not how it works here. It's do or die, pinfall only. And Matt DiPirro drops 7 on his first ball. He's got the triangle 3. Wood coming in. That's rolling, and now it's a pro. Nope, he can see the pin. So we'll see where he goes here.
Tricky.
He's going right at it.
Oh,
And
he got it off the sideboard.
unbelievable shot. Matt DiPirro collects it with that wood. He's undeterred, and he's at 61 and a ball in the 6th. Once again, this is Sparetime Recreation quarterfinal matchup. The 3 versus the 6 seed. Matt DiPirro, ball gets away from me. He's got a 3 fill on that. 64 through 6.
Spare opportunity, though, right?
Yep, cluster of 7. A little light on the head pin that time. Yeah, Justin Waters is still in, Greg. He's going to be bowling Corey Packard in a 1 versus 8 matchup in Millis at a time to be determined. Right triangle for Matt DiPirro. He's going to get them all. Beautiful 10 box right there, as he makes lemonade out of lemons with that first ball. Beautiful 10, puts him at 74. 2 pin advantage thus far. He's facing a 9, a 9, and a spare 4.
Still needs a mark to have the lead after the first string, at least 1 mark.
Yep, that's a rockin' head pin hit. Tough split there, as it's a hair heavy. A 2 and 2 for him right here. The 2, the 4, the 6, and the 10 as the wood falls away. Clean split, and he goes
Just
through
off
the
to the right.
Yep, right in the bunny hole. Let's see if he can have it out now and collect at least 2 pins. Pat Holland, thanks for joining us, my friend.
Congratulations on your victory.
Yeah, what a massacre down in Portsmouth. You showed those pins who's boss. Steve Carden, good to see you, my man. Tough 7 for Matt as he collects his object and only his object on that 3rd ball. 81 through 8. We are knotted up through 8 boxes. Another head pin. Oh, just dives off at the end. And it's going to be a Caleri with maybe helpful wood, and it's falling away. Why do I say words?
Going, well,
Words aren't helpful.
it's teasing us here.
Yep. We're going to have to wait for that to settle, as is bowling ICBA rules. DiPirro's going to line up, just go wide. He's got the horseman left standing for his 3rd ball. The kick is up, and it's pretty good for an out. That's a 9, as the horseman, death won't go, but the rest of them fall down. 90 through 9, knotted up again, facing down a 14 box from Mike Legendre in the 10th. He's got the orange pin stand. Matt rocking the orange head pin. Boom! What a thunderous hammer, Matt DiPirro. Oh my goodness, that was a ball. Woo!
We noticed.
Yep. You didn't put $1 in, so it doesn't count for anything.
No prize, except 2 extra bonus balls.
102 balls for Matt DiPirro on a monster rack attack there. Looking to double up. It's another sick head
pretty darn
pin.
close.
And a brutal split. Thankfully, one of them will be a big favorite. He's got the lead so far through one. Looking to get 1 or 2 pins here. He's gonna play the wood, and wow, what a freaking 10 on that. Spare on strike to finish out his game, and a 110. Outstanding finish, Matt DiPirro finding it in those last 3 balls. And we have a 6-pin lead going into the second game, 110 to 104 in Matt DiPirro, the home bowler's favor. Mike Legendre starting up game 2 in style. Wow. Huge 9 drop. Will it be 10? It will not.
These bowlers are just crushing the head pin right now.
What do we got?
Standings, we got
all right, let me get you some stats right here. So 7 head pins for Mike, 6 for Matt, as he's going to go wide on that one. And looks like we have 3 splits for Mike, 2 for Matt, 13 pins left standing for Mike Legendre, 10 for Matt DiPirro. It's going to be a 9-box to start.
Yep.
You want to take over play-by-play for this one?
Happy to. Yeah. Of course, Mike started out with the 4. That was most of his pins left standing, was that first box. Again, killing the head pin with the 9-pin drop. And that is a 9-box. Yep, that is a foul. So I wanted to check on the bowler on that. And that did go into the channel, as we say. Box 3 we're on to. This time just off to the left. Gets the washout there.
It's the chop zone, as our friend Drew Steele likes to call it. Friend and colleague.
Oh, he hit perfectly. Whoa! Just hits it on the outside, and those pins are demolished.
That's correct. And that's why you're an idiot.
And that's what we love about Candlepin Bowl. Mike says he can't make a single, but he can make that shot. Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
28 in a ball here for Mike. Oh, same deal.
Make it again.
On the other side, a 3 fill. Disappointing 3, but we know this can be made. It's gonna give it a shot. Oh! Big 3rd ball coming up. And that's a really good out. Good ball. This time only gets 7, but still a good out all in all. Drew Steele, thanks for joining. We were just referencing you.
Yes, sir.
Get some popcorn and enjoy this, Drew.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I love that ball. That was a fearless ball, just rocking that head pin again instead of playing outside, trying to get something else.
Crushing it. Oh, goodness. Over. Oh, my. Oh, they did. All right. And what's happening with this wood? It is going to stay on the deck. All right.
He practically needs it up. Let's see what he does with it.
If he hits it low, it might go.
Could cap it, too.
Oh. Okay, he might have been trying for that.
Yeah, trying to send the ball over off that cap. Didn't quite take.
So Mike will be open here. That'll be an 8-box, which will give 46. Him 46 first half.
Give you some stats real quick. That's everything we got. You see the head pins and splits up top, pins left standing on bottom, and the totals as well.
And Matt off to the right, takes the triangle on the right-hand side for 3. And off to the right, takes down 2, so looking for a big out ball right here.
Cluster 5.
So that'll be a 7. To start the second string from Matt DiPirro. If you're just tuning in, he did win the first by 6.
Yeah, we got a tight match already, folks. Oh, yeah.
Matt just destroys the head pin, but he's going to have himself a really tough split in the 6 and 7. The numbers make them sound like they're next to each other, but they're not.
Where are you going here?
Got it. Yes. I'm not. Well, I don't want to say anything too loud. It's going to be tough.
I think I played the cut here. I don't like that wood to go and get the.
Yeah, the wood is not angled.
Yeah, he wanted to throw it off the wall maybe or something.
Well, he did it last time earlier in the match.
He did indeed.
Yeah,
Yep.
when he had some wood in front. Yep, that'll be an 8. 15 through 2 from that, so kind of off to a slow start.
Head pin ride, let's go.
In completed boxes, Mike has chopped off 3 from that 6-pin lead, so he's cut it in half. On to box 3 from Matt DiPirro.
Oh, yeah.
Again in on the head pin, and this time a 3-2 split. He's got some wood that can move around stuff if he hits the object pin.
I love the wood. I love the wood. Smack it! Oh, just dove off in front.
Just gets the 3 on the right. The wood disappeared into the pit and into the gutter.
It's a heck of a bid. Got an orange target. Won't go.
Yep, this time doesn't hit the orange pin like he did for the strike. That'll be a 9. 24 through 3. 2 to go before he sits down.
Lead is now 1 in Legendre's favor.
And off to the right, so we'll have a 3 and 1 here, which not an easy one, but
Call this the baby Caleri.
all right, that's true. It's clipped at the end.
Yep, clip Caleri. I like that too. Won't go. J-Mo.
Hey James,
Yeah, good to see you, my man.
that'll be an 8 for Matt. 32 through 4.
Yep. Even.
And we're actually dead even through completed boxes. So through 14 boxes, we're dead even. And Mike threw an 8 on this one.
That's good.
Again, a little full in the head pin. He's got a 2 and 2 split. He's gonna give it a bid. Gets the 2 on the left, but nothing works its way to the right.
Yeah, that 4 came off the wall and just died.
And those 2 pins are our lead in the match right now for Matt DiPirro. As Duncan shows the score. In this string, Mike leads at 46-42 at the halfway point. He's chopped 4 pins off of the 6-pin lead. As we start box 6, string 2. Just off to the right. There's the Caleri, the full Caleri.
Big boy Caleri.
He's going to give it a good bid, just a big full.
Yeah, hair. That Caleri is such a devastating leave because
Yeah.
it means you just missed the head pin and you get rewarded with a really, really hard spare.
Sometimes it's good to miss by more. You know, you get penalized.
Honestly, yeah.
Wow, that's
Whoa!
very nicely done for a 10. And as we've said, every pin in this match is going to be crucial with the way these stats are for these bowlers. This is destined to be a close one at the end.
Average pins left standing of 1.5 difference between the two, so really, 1 pin average difference.
Mike hits the same pin, but a different leave. Got some wood in the back, though. Can split the 1 and 2.
Yeah, if he can just make the 1-2-7, the wood should take the rest.
Oh,
I see
it
that.
was a little light on the head pin.
Outstanding bid from Legendre there. Outstanding. And a 10.
Put it on the board. Another 10 box of Mike.
66.
66 through 7.
Shannon, thank you for joining us. Thank you all 14 viewers. This is Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour quarterfinal matchup.
There we go.
Goodbye.
Down they go. Second strike of the match for Mike, matching what Matt has.
I tell you, when you're struggling to make singles, just knock them all
Yep.
down and then you can get some
No
mojo.
need to worry. Yep. Throw it at another full rack.
76.
So 76 in 2 balls here as we start the 9th. All right. Well, gets a little extra action. And that looks like a heck of a lot easier of a spare opportunity than
Yep,
it did
it's the middle hay bale.
diamond +1 or whatever. Yeah. He's gonna give it a go. He's got it.
Oh, what a shot.
So that's a big 20 box in the 8th, spare in the 9th. So we are at 96 in a ball as he starts his 10th. Things are heating up here in Whitinsville, Mass. Just off to the right. That'll be 5, Phil. He's got the 4 horsemen left and the post. Yep, 101 for Mike. He's gonna give it a go. Oh, the last pin just does not trip.
Outstanding bid. Outstanding ball.
So Mike now at 110 with 1 ball to go. You need to try to increase it by 1 more.
Yep. Hey, good luck in your match tomorrow. Should be a good one as well.
Wow.
Good 10.
So that was a 111 for Mike Legendre. And he was all over it there for a 2-string total of 215. And now Matt DiPirro up to start the second half of his second string. He is 42. Matt's at 42 as he begins. Gonna have to do some work. He's on that same 3-pin that Mike was on. Spare opportunity though. Just off to the left. And nice.
Pretty.
Yep. Nice shot there for a 10.
Just want to say Mike Legendre just threw a perfect half as well. He's got 7 pins left standing that one. 4 head pins, 1 split.
And Matt right in on the head pin in the pocket. He's got the
Get over. Break it in half.
6 pin was wiggling but not going to go. I think that's a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, just off to the right by a smidge. I was hoping that the wood behind might have swung around, but it didn't help. And that's what he was looking to the first time around. That'll be a 10 box. And it's 62? 62 through 7 for Matt DiPirro. Playoff veteran here the last couple of years. He's off to the right, similar to the shot that Mike Legendre just made for a spare not too long ago. 1 fewer pin. It's going to give it a go just off to the left. The wood is going to help knock down a couple, but it will be open here in the 8th. And 9 box, that will be 71 through 8.
15 pins in the string, 9 in the match.
Yep. So Mike leads by 15 in the string, 9 in the match with 2 boxes here to go. Of course, Mike Legendre got a 15 box this time. Pins still working here. We're not done. We've got the 1 and 7 left.
High-low, no jack.
No jack. Sorry, Jack. Gonna give it off to the right. Just takes down the wood, but that doesn't help matters. That on the head pin that time. That's a 9 box for 80 through 9. So match lead now is 15 for Mike Legendre. Leads the string by 21, the match by 15. Last box on the head pin, and he has a dastardly lead, made worse by that piece of wood that is staring right at us here. But who knows? Maybe something will happen. Oh, the wood goes across, but the 2 on the left don't go.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy candle pins. So Mike Legendre will have the lead after the first 2 strings. A 10 box and a 90 string from DiPirro. So Duncan will give us the totals here. As Mike Legendre steps up.
All right, Mike Legendre with a 15-pin lead now after a 111 and 90 swing. Tied in pins left standing, 10 apiece, but Matt with an open game certainly hurts right there. He had 5 head pins and 4 splits. Did not help him for sure. Take over for this game. I expect
Yes,
Dave's going to do some great scorekeeping as well. Mike Legendre taking out both side triangles. He's got the middle diamond, the diamond 1 left standing for his 3rd ball. And he's going to drive the middle through. Very symmetrical box for Mike Legendre. He'll get start with an 8.
Big words here, big words.
Mark Bourbon, thanks for joining us, sir. Thank you all 14 viewers. Mike, just off the head pin, he's going to have, was the 4 and 2, now it's the 3 and 2, with the head pin leading the way. This is ACST South quarterfinal action in the C. Oh, what a spare. Mike Legendre, heavy on that pocket, rides it home and blows it up for a huge mark to start his 2nd box. He's 18 in a ball through 2. This is Mike Legendre versus Matt DiPirro at Sparetime Recreation, Whitinsville, Massachusetts. Legendre on the fill. It's going to be a good one. He makes the pins dance. Tough split here, though. 7 fill puts him at 25 through 2. The 5, the 9, the 10. So go outside here. Gives it a ride. So almost sends the 5 off the wall, but it can't quite connect. It's a great ball right there. Good bit. And that'll be a channel ball for a 9. Bowler's call.
34.
34 through 3 for Mike Legendre. Mike rocking and rolling on that head pin. He's gonna drop 7, leaving up a baby split plus the 5. Really good wood on it. He should be able to drive that 2-pin home. He's gonna go just wide. Can't quite connect. Open in the 4th. With pins left standing even, that could come down to it right there. 15-pin lead for Mike Legendre entering this 3rd string as he'll 10 out for a 44 through 4. 1 box to go before Matt DiPirro steps up. Tries to shake off that tough 90. as he is very capable of doing. Both these bowlers.
This will be Mike's best first half, actually.
Don't speak too soon.
It's officially now.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Tough split there on a good headpin hit, maybe a hair heavy. He's got a 2 and 2. 2, 4, 6, 10. Legendre
Okay.
goes a hair heavy on it. That 4-pin takes a walk, but it's going to be in front of that 2-pinner right there. And he'll be open, looking at what's going to end up being a naked 2-pinner most likely. Waiting for that wood to settle, of course. It's going to settle in the middle of the plate, not be a factor. And that's a 9. Mike Legendre sitting at 53 at the half. A couple of headpins didn't matriculate into anything, but he had a beautiful spare pickup and dropped 7 on it, which led the way for him. Halfway point for Mike Legendre, he is at 268. Through 25 boxes. Matt DiPirro, he's going to have a Millis 8 on his first ball, the 1-2 left standing. The kick is up, and there he goes, Matt DiPirro.
Second spare of the match for Matt.
Yeah, shakes off the open string and immediately spares to start his third string. 10 and a ball. DiPirro crosses over on that headpin, and a tough split here. Woof. That ball deserved better. How about the 4-5, 7-10 with wood over the 4-5?
Oh, look at that. He gave that a heck of a
He
try.
sends it over, and the 10 pin is wiggling but won't fall. What an outstanding ball.
Leaves the 5 and 10 wiggling, but neither of them going.
Diabolical. Set up for a 10 here, though.
He did that without hitting the wood either, which is interesting.
You know, I was just about to say, I saw someone at the once a month. Ray McAllister made that shot clean with no wood.
Wow.
He threw a 149 game, and he threw that one in there first.
Ray's been bowling great.
It was just
congratulations to him for his victory as well.
Yes, indeed. It was a ridiculous ball. 24 through 2. And DiPirro's going to be back on the headpin, and a much more favorable break here as he goes in the 1-3 pocket. He has the triangle 4.
Match lead down to 14. Matt's chipped 1 off of the 15-pin lead that Mike had after 2.
And, looked good out of the hands and just chopped out the middle. Triangles are diabolical. 7-8 left standing. And it's going to be a good ball off the wood. Check 1 for a 9 box. 33 through 3. Down 1 in the string, 16 in the match, box for box.
Excuse me, yeah, it was off 1 the other way, so you're right. But opportunity here. Mike was open in the 4th and 5th. Another headpin hit.
Nice 8 drop on a cross Brooklyn side headpin. Ed, this is Duncan McDougal and Dave Peterson. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. 3-5 left standing. The kick is up, and another 2-pinner falls for Matt DiPirro. 2 marks in this half.
Those aren't easy either.
They're easy to miss, that's for sure. 43 in a ball, Matt DiPirro looking to sit on something at the half.
And he was right on that triangle as well, but no luck on that one.
That's correct.
Big field ball coming up.
How about another headpin, Matt DiPirro?
On the Brooklyn side, and he has... All right.
He's got a setback, but man, do I love this wood. Wood set up, it's on the 5-pin. I think if he red lines.
Red line, I agree.
Should drive it home. That's exactly where he is, and he gets another 3 spares at the half. Matt DiPirro, 60 and a ball. How about that? Bounces back from a tough 90 and does serious damage. Nico, how's the other match going?
Yeah, that was Ryan Southall.
Ryan Southall and PDP Crawford up at Riverwalk, if I'm not mistaken. Mike Legendre starting on lane 3. He's at starting his second half of the match. and washes out 4.
So Matt's chopped off 7 pins of a 15-pin lead. So he's down 8, but he does have a ball in hand.
Yep. He can equalize or even take the lead with a better ball. Michael Legendre just barely missing on that head pin. He'll have a nice out here.
He's had this shot a couple times already.
Yep, 6 pins standing. And it's going to be a good one. How about a 10
He's had
box?
some really great outballs.
Michael Legendre with those multi-pin balls is just obliterating them. They're not even trying to stand up.
They're just giving up.
Just a ridiculous ball right there for a 10. Tell you, when you have 6 pins left and they all go like that, that may as well be a mark, especially
You
for
said
Mojo.
it. That's how I feel. Right into the head pin.
Drops 6. This time he's got a 3 and 1. Who won, Nico? Interested to hear. 2, 4, 7, and the 6 on the right-hand side. The wood may be on. He's going to try and make it clean and overcuts it.
In front of it. Wow.
That's a ridiculous ball right there and a horrendous break. Exactly where he wanted it. And that's going to be a 10. Michael Legendre all over his objects right now. He's hit his last 4 right where he wanted. 73 through 7 for Mr. Legendre. As his second halves have been explosive so far, he's looking to keep it going. Wow, 639. Quite the score from Mr. Crawford. Congrats to him.
Boom! Oh no.
He'll be moving on, trying to run the table in the ACST A North.
Wow.
Spread eagle plus a talon, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right about that? Yep. See if he goes to the left or the right. It's going right.
Going right, a little too far that time. He's chopped 2 off. He's got 5 pins left standing. Tough configuration. See if he can get at least a 9 out of this. Thank you for the update, Nico. We appreciate you.
Well,
and that is going to be an 8. Pretty good 8 out of that for sure on a tough break. It's 81 through 8 boxes. I've said 8 enough times. Hopefully he doesn't get another one. He's looking to finish strong here on the orange pin.
worked for Matt.
And it's going to look good out of the hands. Okay. Thunderous 9 drop. Big 9 drop, 7 pin left standing. And Legendre, he's done it! Makes a 9 drop. Anything is possible. Only the second 9 drop we've seen converted from both bowlers, as they are allergic to making easy spares and really good at making the tough ones. 91 in a ball. And it's going to be a good one. Another pocket rocket. Michael Legendre drops 9, maybe 10. No! 9 filled. That puts him at 100 even through 9. He's got a lot of wood on this 9 pin, too.
Anywhere but the cap, I think. Even that might even take it.
Oh, he's got it home. Yep. Easy peasy. Michael Legendre finishing strong yet again, as he's at 110 in the ball all of a sudden. Kept pinning through the half, and now he's erupting at the end. It's a good one. It's going to be another pocket. A hair light drops 6 more.
116.
How about a 116 for Michael Legendre, putting the pressure back on Matt DiPirro. He gets better and better every string.
Yep, exactly. There's the, let's see. You can see the...
I got you right here. Yep.
Longer
I
arms.
got the arms. Yep, absolutely. See that? He went 104, 111, 116 thus far. By my count, that is a 331. If I'm not mistaken.
And that was 81 through 8, and he just put up 35 in the last 2.
Yeah. Matt DiPirro on a mark. Thunderous 8, maybe 9.
That's a hit pin hit. 68.
710 looming. However, there's a lot of wood to spin around out there.
Through completed boxes, it's dead even through the halfway through the match officially, right?
Yep, 68 half for Matt DiPirro. So he's 710. He's got wood out in flat, mostly flat in front of the 10, and then 2 pieces angled. We'll see where he goes. Matt's playing the 10 pin, trying to snap it over. No, it just drives back. No break there.
Well, we knew this was close. Can't get any closer than tied.
That's correct. And it's going to remain tied as he tens out 78 through 6. Matt DiPirro putting in the work this one. Yeah, Nico, 6'4" with 6'6" wingspan definitely helps get the sheet out there. Doesn't help me bowl better. I wish it did. Matt back on the pocket. And that's a hammer.
Going, and gone.
Matt DiPirro drops his 3rd strike of the match in style. He is on fire, folks. 88 and 2 balls in the 7th. And it's a good pocket rocket again.
Oh my goodness.
No! What a tough break there. The 5-7-10, the Susie special. Looked just as good. Could have been a double. And here we are. Matt trying to make the improbable.
Wow.
Kicks it and just didn't quite get enough. He'll be open. No fault of his own as he's on 2 objects. Real good. How about a 96 through 7?
So he actually
And
opened
he will
up an 8-pin lead.
Yep, and he'll get a 9 box for a 105 through 8.
But of course, Mike marked him his final 2 boxes. So.
Yeah, Mike went a whole hum 35 pins in his last 2. So Matt will still need to do a little work to maintain his box for box lead. Just off the head pin that time. He's got the post standing. Still a good ball, just didn't quite break in. Let's see what he can do here.
Nope.
And that one dropped, got a little away. He'll need a nice out here. And it will be off his object, but he'll still collect 8 total. That's not bad at all. A 113 through 9. Mike Legendre getting a 2-pin advantage. He's got a 16 box staring him in the face as well. Thank you all 19 viewers sticking along. That's the first lemon drop of the match, but as I like to say, spare leave, just throw a hammer. The kick is up, and not the ball he wanted, but he's going to get a little break and drops 5 more. Diamond 1 staring him in the face.
And the stats are in for the first string here. All but 1 last ball to go.
Yep, it's a good one.
Oh, just
and
like
through the heart, another
yeah,
symmetrical
earlier.
leave for Matt DiPirro. We've seen that before. 121 finish. Outstanding bowling. Mike Legendre going to maintain his lead off a huge back half on his string. A 10-pin advantage now.
121.5, 330.
Yep. And Mike Legendre going to start back on the head pin. I'll get you all the stats and everything if you want to start.
Thank you. All right, the action going fast and furiously here. Mike Legendre starting string 4. Heavy on the head pin for a split. Tries to cut the 3-pin across just to the right, leaving 2. So 331 to 321. Mike Legendre by 10 after 3, and that'll be an 8 box. Mike did a great job of pinning in that particular string too.
Yes, he did. Matt did well as well. We'll get you this real quick. We'll show you. 7 head pins for each bowler. 5 splits for Mike, 3 for Matt. 6 pins left standing for Mr. Legendre, putting him at 26 through 3 boxes. Matt DiPirro, 28 through 3. 3 strings, sorry, not boxes. That would be horrible.
Yes, it is. It's our first half Worcester of the day, I believe. Right-hand side.
I think so.
Still makeable. 3 still remain. Both guys trying to get to round number 2.
'17 through 2. Mark Moon is in the building.
Yeah, but Mike is on his way out.
Yep, 10-pin match right now. It's anyone's
Nice.
game. Yep.
Nice.
Real tight, real good bowling so
Yep.
far. Outstanding stuff.
Yeah, and she'll be leaving pretty soon too. So Matt knows how to walk.
All right.
Everybody walk out. Just
Yeah.
shut off the lanes and walk out.
That's fine. Yep, I hear you.
Thank you, Mark Moon, the proprietor here at Sparetime Recreation.
Also at Sawyer's Bowladrome up in Northborough.
Oh, that's a great ball.
Oh!
Everything but the 10.
Oh, what a pitch. So we don't know who they'll be bowling next, right?
It's not official. There's still one other match. Wayne Bullock, we saw he was watching earlier, is going to be bowling Sean Pine on a match this coming Sunday. If Mike Legendre wins this one, he would play Sean if Sean wins, or he would bowl against Zach Corbett. So that we know.
Okay.
And that would mean that Zach could also be bowling Matt, depending on what happens too. All right, so we've got just the 1, 2, and 4 here. Mike going to try to run him down. Off to the right. He's at 26 through 3. He'll be open here in the 4th. And he'll just get the 1 on the left. That'll be an 8 box. And that's 34 through 4. Mike looking to sit on one right here. And he's going to sit on a strike. Again, comes up big at the end of a 5-run box, just like he did at the end of the last go-round here. So.
Second strike.
Third strike, and that puts him at 44 and 2 balls. Yep.
I'm going to confirm scores real quick.
Yeah, we are going to confirm scores just to make sure we're giving you all the accurate information. And we are, fortunately, correct. So here's Matt DiPirro starting with his 4th string down 10, and he gets the same half Worcester that Mike Legendre just got himself. And we said that's makeable, and it is.
What a ball, what a ball.
5 pins, the last to go, usually is. It's a huge spare to start off the 4th. He knows Mike got a big strike there in the 5th, but was open in the first 4. Off to the right, avoids the half Worcester this time around and gets an extra 1 to fall. So that's a 5.
This is Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour C-South Playoff matchup. Matt DiPirro and Mike Legendre, the 3 versus the 6 at Sparetime Recreation in Whitinsville, Massachusetts. Matt goes wide. He'll have the 4 horsemen left standing for his 3rd ball. And he will collect 1 out of that. A tough 7 right there. 22 through 2. 5-pin lead in the string. Down 5 in the match.
So he's chopped half of the lead, chopped off half the lead here. 10 down to 5, right? Completed boxes.
Tricky leave of 5 here. The 1, the 3, the 6. Oh no, that the 9 pin's back there too. Cluster of 6.
Oh, just off to the left. Now Matt will be looking for hopefully at least an 8 box here. But he'll get 9. Good job closing that out.
31.
31 through 3 for Matt DiPirro.
Same thing, 5-pin lead.
Yep, still hanging in a 5-pin match lead for Mike Legendre. This one has been tight throughout. Matt again on that 3-pin. He's got 2 of them wiggling, but they're not going to go. He's got some wood there.
On both of them.
Question would be the 7-pin.
Yeah, let's see how he plays this to take the 7.
He gets it.
Oh!
That's a huge spare.
Matt's monstrous.
Well, knowing that Mike got a strike in the 5th, he really knew he needed another mark in there. And now a chance to
41 of the ball.
Yeah, to maybe get 2 in a row. So it's 41 in a ball here as he starts the 5th frame. And he's right on, nope, just off to the right, but he still gets 6. That's a decent lead. 4 horsemen, left-hand side.
47.
Yep, 47.
Up 3 in the match.
Wow. 47 now for Matt. He is now up 3 in the match. Opposite a strike, he pulls it just to the left. Nothing's coming back on the back door.
Just like that, Mike can take the lead back on his fill.
Wow, we're on the seesaw.
Yeah, back and forth, baby.
Bang for the 10. So perfect box. So Matt is at 57. You're gonna Matt, Duncan's gonna show the score here. Mike 44. He's got 2 balls working. So he's down 13, but he was up 10 to start. So anything more than 3 gives him the lead on 2 balls.
As this match develops and it stays, if it's going to stay close, these pins are going to be worth their weight in gold. It's left standing going to become a big factor.
Whatever Mike gets here will be his lead at the halfway point of this string. Oh my, got a break. But just a 6 fill, so he leads by 3 in the match.
50 half.
Yep, you got a 50 through the first half. That's a 7 box, so 57 through 6 for Mike.
Big swing.
We are back and forth. He's got the orange pin staring him in the face here. Let's see. Got a 9-pin drop last time he had it. Off the head pin, but not a bad leave. Is that wood going to cover that, you think, if the ball comes off?
Yes.
He doesn't need the ball to get it. He gets it with the pin.
Lean.
So a mark in the 7th. Spare in the 7th for Mike.
8 spare.
Yep, that's 8 spares from Duncan. For Mike, but thank you, Duncan. He crushes the head pin, and that is a strike. Is that number 4, I believe? Yep. And so timely, right on the mark. These guys are going right at it. Fierce competitors. Are friendly guys, but really...
They're monsters
Yeah.
up on the line for sure.
Yes. So, all right, the pins are falling fast and furiously. 77 through 7, and we got a strike, so it's 87 in 2 balls through 8. And he's off to the left, but not a bad leave, all things considered. Just the 1, 8, and 9 there. He's going to look to hit this heavy. And just off to the left, so there'll be an 8 fill in the strike. It'll be open here in the 9th. Oh, sorry.
95.
Yep. 95 through 8. That will be a 10. 105 through 9. Mike has improved his score in each of the 3 strings.
Need a mark.
Yeah, he'll need a mark to do it now. He went started with the 104 up to 111, then 116. He'll need a mark to improve it once again. And a little light on the head pin gets a good leave and some good friendly wood, I think.
Yeah, it looked
2
like it was going to
pieces.
skate off, and
Yeah.
it just didn't.
It's got 2 pieces of friendly wood. Oh, goes a little low. Open in the 10th. So it's a 10 box, 115 for Mike Legendre.
.446 so far from Mr. Legendre. And Matt DiPirro on a 57.5. He'll need a mark to keep pace, and he wants a couple to maybe get a lead. 446, 321. You'll see he needs a 125.
He was down 10 coming to the 4th string. He's got the 4 horsemen again with the 10 hanging in there. He's going to hit the object. Oh my goodness. He gets the corner pin, but the corner pin on the right, but the 7 pin doesn't go. But he's right on it for the 10 bucks. That will give him 67 through 6.
Even match.
And folks, we are dead even in the match through 36 boxes. Off to the right. It could have been a half Worcester. That's a heck of a lot better lead. Especially with that piece of wood behind the 2 pin. Oh my goodness.
Oh, get out of here.
The end pin has killed Matt twice in a row.
Couldn't have thrown that better. I think that wood may have deflected some
Yeah, I
energy.
thought that was a good piece, but I think that did destroy it. That'll be a 9.
I forget the scores. 76? Yep.
76 through 7 for Matt.
11 for
11 pin. Yep.
Mike Legendre up 11. 11. Matt off to the left.
Oh, I love that wood though.
Yep.
I love that wood.
Matt really needs it. Oh, and again. Oh, it falls. It swiveled to the left. It came back to the right, and just enough to get over. That's a huge spare.
That's ridiculous.
As you may recall, Mike.
Exactly how I thought it was going to go.
Hey, that makes up for the landing that didn't go.
It's Mike Legendre had gotten a spare 8 in that same box, so big ball coming up right here. Matt looking for a huge fill. Just gets 4, but 14's better than 10, which is better than 9. 90 through 8. Mike leads the string by 5 and the match by 15. Matt picks up the single for a 10, so that'll be a 100 with 1 box to go.
So Matt needs a double to take the lead in the match, but if he gets a mark, he can really stay on pace here.
Yeah, I'd love to end with 1 here and cut the lead to single digits.
Splashdown. Wrong pin.
Yeah, he wanted one of them to go, but the one he wanted to go was the 10. And that wood in the middle is a little bit too deep, I think. He's gonna give it a run. Yep.
Good idea.
So Mike will add to his lead that he had after 3. That is an 8 for a 108. Very good game from Matt, basically right on his average. But we are coming down the home stretch. We made the turn and we're coming for home. As we come to string number 5, Mike Legendre with the lead. He's added 7 to his lead. It's now 17 as we come to the final 10 boxes. Duncan comes up with the stats here.
Yeah, keep it going for a minute.
We got the Caleri left-hand side here for Mike. Off to the right, does get 1.
All right, here we go. So a little wild on the head pin that time. Mike hit it 4 times, split twice. Matt only hit it once and split it. Both bowlers are now dead even on pins left standing at 35.
All right, well there's 4 left standing there, so that's break for Matt. 6 box for Mike as he's in his first box of string.
Yep,
5.
we'll show you the overall match. And here we go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you, sir. Mike Legendre devastates the head pin that time. He's got a setback lead with really interesting wood in front of it that's falling away and becoming less interesting by the second. Maybe a little more. We'll see. See where he goes here.
The piece of wood on the left is out on the deck quite a bit, so let's see which way he goes with this one. It's going left.
He's going over there and just a hair full. He'll check 2. Looking to pin out for a 10. And he will will do so. 16 for 2. Mike Legendre. Bounces back nicely from that tough 6 to start. 17 pin advantage going into this last string. 446 to 429. Of course, in ACST and candlepin bowling, we see 17 pins evaporate like nothing. So you never know until the end. All right, head pin hit for Mike Legendre and a tough 9-10 split with interesting wood. Should be able to go.
Try to hit the one out front, I believe.
That's where.
Nope.
Oh, just a hair low and scoots on by. We'll try and collect 10 now. And that's the ball he wanted, and it wasn't there anyways for a $9.
He'll feel better about that anyway. 25.
It's always better knowing it wasn't there. Like, at least if I hit it, I would have been upset anyways, so.
Mike's open in the first 3, so that gives Matt an opportunity, at least through this point.
That ball, of course, will not count. He was clearing out of the gutter a piece of wood, happened to clip a pin. We'll need a reset, so we'll take a breather. This is ACST C-South quarterfinal matchup. Mike Legendre and Matt DiPirro going at it at Sparetime Recreation in the quarterfinals. A 446 to 429 lead for Mike Legendre, the away bowler, going into the 5th and final string. Once again, pinfall is all that matters. Mike Legendre rocks the pocket this time and again splits. Tough one here. The 5, the 7, and the 9. Let's see if he can cut it over.
That's 3 splits in a row. Last one was a baby split.
Mike's gonna give it a ride and
Wow,
just scoots by. He let it go and thought it was good. It looked good out of his hands and just slid on by. Mike looking at pin out for a 9 or a cheeky 10. He'll settle for an 8.
33.
And he's at 33 through 4. You know, mark right here to keep the pressure on Matt DiPirro. Could make those 17 pins evaporate in 1/2. We'll see what happens. 6 boxes remaining for Mike. We'll see one now. Mike Legendre back on the head pin. Thunderous 9 drop. Orange pin flies just behind the 4, and he'll be staring at a naked single.
4 out of 5 on the hit pin.
The kick is up. Gets
he
it.
just clips it. It was drifting away.
Huge spare
Hung in
for
there.
Mike Legendre. He'll sit on a mark. 43 in a ball. Much needed right there to keep the pressure on Matt DiPirro. As Matt DiPirro begins the 5th and final string for the home bowler. 15 boxes to go in this tightly contested match.
Take a deep breath, everyone. I am.
And Matt DiPirro is going to
he's
start
got a
with a
shot.
hammer. Big time shot. Matt DiPirro to start his 5th and final. Facing a 6 box, all of a sudden he can put some serious pressure back. Clambers 4 pins out of that and with room for more.
4th strike. Leads.
DiPirro looking for the double off the
All
head
right.
pin. We'll have the horseman to contend with instead. 6 pins down, 4 to go. Matty D lines it up. It's a good
does
pitch
it.
and a spare. Spare on strike. Big 20 for Matt DiPirro. And it's a 3-pin lead after 1. And he can, or 3-pin lead for Mike Legendre, and Matt DiPirro can take the lead. 30 in a ball through 2. Matt DiPirro off the head pin.
All
He's
right.
going to get 4. 34 through 2. And he has a 1-pin lead through
Back
42
on the seesaw.
boxes. Matt DiPirro is going to be
my.
off. He's got a half Worcester and 4 pins to contend with on his 3rd ball in a tough configuration. And through the bunny hole, tough 6. Mike Legendre getting the lead back, but not by much. It is a 2-pin advantage. Mike Legendre went 8 spare. So Matt DiPirro looking for a mark to stay in contention here. It's a good ball, rocking the pocket. tough
my.
8 drop right here as he's got the 5-7 split. There is wood. It might be too far back. We'll see where he goes. Matt playing the pins as he probably should. I don't think the wood was good either. And he'll pluck one and try and pick up another.
Nope.
And that'll be a
He's down
9.
one.
One pin advantage for Mike Legendre going into the 5th box.
Wow.
Legendre on a spare, and all of a sudden, we have decided almost nothing through 44 boxes.
Yes.
Matt DiPirro, it's going to be a pocket, a hair
he's not
heavy
gonna
for
be
a
happy
tough
with that.
3 and 2 split. See if he can make the cut here. Matt DiPirro, oh, just scoots
Gives that a heck of a
by.
try.
Great bid right there. He'll be open in the 5th.
Going
And
for the
Matt
2.
DiPirro
Yep.
getting the sure 2 and nailing him for a 9 and a huge 58 half right when he needed it. It is a 2-pin lead plus a ball for Mike Legendre, as Matt DiPirro has given himself a chance with a monstrous start to that half. Mike Legendre on the fill, washes out 4, make it 5. He's got the Horseman plus a sleeper, the 8-pin behind him. 48 half.
7-pin lead in completed boxes for Mike.
Single digits. Legendre trying to make a tricky one, goes wide, gets the sleeper.
Hey,
No Horseman left standing.
Every pin's critical no matter how you get them.
Absolutely, especially now, single pin advantage. Gonna wait for that wood to settle, as is the rules. It's gonna go on a little walkabout over on the right-hand side and stick around. And that's gonna be a great out for a 10.
Wow.
Mike Legendre
Critical.
pinning out hugely. And 58 through 6 completed boxes. Mike Legendre back on the pocket. Brooklyn side this time. He's got the diamond 3 with a pin, with a piece of wood covering the back pin.
That's an important piece of wood.
Essentially a triangle to contend with. Just goes wide. Couldn't have missed it by less. And a huge 10. Mike Legendre putting on a pinning clinic here.
68.
68. Refusing to drop pins. He had a tough start and has just gone ballistic since, leaving 3 pins up in his last 6 boxes. Mike Legendre off the head pin this time. He's got the post, the 4 horsemen, 1, 2, 4, 7, plus the 10 pin. Wood rolling over. Not enough gumption to take it down.
Let's see. Okay. Gumption and yeah,
I got it all.
symmetrical. Yeah.
Mike Legendre
Okay.
plucks out the 2 and collects the 7 somehow, some way.
Well, if he gets another 10 out of this, it will be a heck of a team.
This would be insane. I wouldn't put it past him. And that
All right.
goes wide for an 8. Put him at 76.
8. He's going to try to match what he did at the end of the 3rd string with a pair of marks.
Yeah, he went 35 in his last 2. Let's see if we can replicate.
Would love to put at least 1 on the board, I would think. Up 7 going to the final 5.
For sure.
He's killing the
He's gonna do it. He's gonna need to do it the hard way. Half Worcester that time. This goes. Just got to throw the right ball here.
And Matt DiPirro made this earlier.
Mike Legendre going pin side. Just misses the head pin. He's got the 1, 6, 10 left standing. And the
2.
pin is up, and he gets the shirt too. Beautiful ball there to get a 9 and an 85 through 9. Looking to mark for 100 here. At this point, we'll do head spin splits out. It's all about total.
Yep.
Mike Legendre just off the head pin in his 10th and final box, his 50th of the game. And he's got the 6-pack on the right side.
Heck of a spare if he makes it.
Oh no, what
Just
a time
full.
to punch out the 1-9 out of that. Brutal break there. Mike Legendre throws a good ball and gets nothing.
But 4 crucial pins up here right now.
Every pin important. He'll get 2 for a tough 93 game. Matt DiPirro needing a 110 to tie, which would trigger a 1-string roll-off, a 111 to win. He's at 58. It will require 1 mark. And good pinning.
52 to tie.
52 to tie, 53 to win. And Matt DiPirro gets up on lane 3. Game in his hands. 539, very respectable 108 average. Not a tough house. For Mike Legendre, Matt DiPirro on the 3-pin, drops 7. Very generous break here, the 1-2-4 left standing. Matt looking for 1, gets it! Huge spare, Matt DiPirro starts his last half off in style. 68 and a ball.
And you talk about a huge fill ball right now when you know you need 53.
Matt DiPirro, he's going to be just off the head pin. He's going to drop 4 on his fill. 72 through 6. Matt looking to make an outrageous spare. Just missed the head pin. I thought he had it. I think he did too. That was a beautiful ball. Just didn't matriculate. The 1-7 to contend with now. What a match we have going into the last 4 boxes. And Matt is going to get a huge 10. Every
Absolutely.
pin, a monstrous pin right there. 82 through 7. Once again, needing a 111. He needs 29 in his last 3.
Does not need a mark, but needs to pin exquisitely.
Yep.
We'll get a mark.
Brooklyn side, a hair light, huge drop with that 7-pin falling. He's got the hay bale on the right-hand side with pretty generous wood. Matt, this would essentially seal it if it went,
No,
and it does!
It falls straight back.
The 10-pin drops back, and it's a monstrous spare. Matt DiPirro going 2 big spares in the last half. A fill here, a big fill here would essentially seal it. 92 and a ball in the 8th. Matt DiPirro with the game in hand.
Pin's wiggling.
Light head pin hit.
Another one
They
goes.
keep dropping. It's going to be 7 on the fill.
99. He's already got 7 more down.
Matt DiPirro looking to seal it. Can't quite. He's going to.
He
Oh my
does
goodness!
it.
The backdoor spare to put it away. Matt DiPirro. 109 and a ball. 2 pins. Will win the 1 pin will win the game actually right now.
109, 2 pins, right?
Well, on the fill too.
Yeah,
So
oh,
it's
that's
one,
true. You're right. Yep,
Pins
you
count
got it.
double. And there it is. Matt DiPirro with the spread eagle. We'll move on to the semifinals in an outstanding match that came down to the last 2 or 3 boxes. Ridiculously good performance from both bowlers here. As Matt will pin out. And that one got away. Didn't matter. A 120 finish for Matt DiPirro and a 449, a 10-pin win. And a great match between these 2 heavy hitters.
You get that score right?
Matt DiPirro, he lost in the quarterfinals for each of his last 2 ACST. Made the playoffs, lost in the first. He has bucked the trend and will move on, survive and advance. Scores are confirmed. Great
are
match all
confirmed.
around. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone.
We'll show it out here.
Yep, we'll get you everything.
Duncan will show it.
Yep, headpin splits we'll put together at the end, and Micah will have those stats for you. Mark Van Heinigen, thank you very much for doing those
Back and
for
forth
us as well.
all day long.
Yeah, what an outstanding match, for sure. This has been Duncan McDougall and Dave Peterson. Thank you so much for joining us here in Sparetime, Whitinsville, Massachusetts. Once again, Matt DiPirro moving on in the quarterfinal matchup. Thank you all. Have a great night.